Finding the right dog trainer here in Lodi can totally change your life with your dog. So today, we're going to walk through exactly how to find a great one so you and your best friend can really enjoy everything our city has to offer. I mean, Lodi is just an incredible place to have a dog, right? You can take these beautiful strolls through downtown, have a blast at Lodi Lake Park, or maybe even visit a dog-friendly vineyard. But to actually enjoy all that without any stress, having a confident, well-behaved dog with you is everything. So, here's our game plan. First, we'll talk about why training is so helpful for the way we live here in Lodi. Then, we'll look at the different kinds of training out there. After that, we'll get into how to spot a good trainer, what to ask them, and then the fun part, where to practice those new skills around town. Okay, let's start with what it really means to train for life specifically in Lodi and why it makes such a huge difference. Just picture it. You're walking your dog downtown and they're just calmly trotting by your side. Or you're at the farmer's market and they're relaxed, not pulling or barking. Or maybe you're at an outdoor cafe and they're just chilling at your feet. See, good training isn't just about sit and stay. It's about opening up your world so you can share more of our amazing city together. So what does that training actually look like? Let's go over the different formats so you can figure out what's going to be the best fit for you and your dog. First up is board and train. This is a great choice if your schedule is just slammed and you want to see progress fast. Your dog gets this really immersive, professional experience. It can be a fantastic head start, especially if you have a new puppy or you're working through some bigger behavior challenges. Day training offers a really nice balance. A pro works with your dog while you're at work or busy, and then they show you how to keep up all that great progress at home. It's pretty much perfect for anyone who wants that expert help, but also wants to be really involved. Now, group classes are fantastic for getting your dog comfortable around other dogs and people. It gives them a safe space to learn how to focus on you, even with all those distractions around. It's the perfect practice for, say, handling the crowds at our community events. And for all those things that happen right in your own home, like going nuts when the doorbell rings or pulling on the leash the second you step outside, private lessons are just ideal. The trainer comes to you and gives you targeted help right where the problems are happening. Okay, so you have an idea of the type of training you might want. Now, how do you find the right person for the job? Let's talk about what to look for from their methods to their qualifications. This is honestly one of the most important things. Find a trainer who uses positive reinforcement. These are modern, science-backed methods that build trust and make changes that actually stick. You want to steer clear of any methods that use fear or pain, because that stuff can really damage your relationship with your dog and sometimes even create brand new problems. You're going to see a lot of letters after some trainers' names, and that's a good thing. Credentials tell you that a trainer is serious about their education. These certifications mean they've passed some tough tests on animal behavior and humane, effective training methods. Okay, let's talk about the investment. The cost for dog training here in Lodi can really vary depending on what you choose. A group class that runs for a few weeks might be a couple $100, while a full board and train program is obviously a much bigger investment. The good news is, this range lets you find something that works for your budget and your goals. All right, so you found a few trainers that look promising. Now you've got to talk to them. Let's get you ready for that first call or meeting with a checklist of what to ask. Here are the questions you absolutely want to have in your back pocket. Definitely ask about their methods and credentials right up front. I love this one. How will you customize the plan for our Lodi lifestyle? You also want to be super clear on how you'll track progress, what the total costs are, and what their cancellation policy is. So you've hired your trainer, you've started the work. Now comes the really fun part, taking all those new skills out into the real world, right here in our community. Hey, before we check out some great practice spots, just a quick reminder, Lodi requires dogs to be on a leash in all public areas unless it's a designated dog park. A standard 6-foot leash is usually your best bet for keeping everyone safe and happy. And we have some fantastic spots to get that practice in. The dog park at Lodi Lake is great because it's fenced, so it's a safe place to work on things like recall. Mika Grove's trails are perfect for teaching your dog to stay focused around distractions like other families or squirrels. And a neighborhood spot like Kofu Park is just excellent for practicing that loose leash walking. So when you think about it, how will a well-trained dog change your life here? Well, you'll get more freedom and a lot less stress. You'll be able to walk to a coffee shop, pop into a winery, or just have friends over to your house without worrying. What you're really doing is building a stronger, more trusting bond that opens up all the best parts of our city for both of you. I wish you the best of luck on your training journey.